Hi YouTube, this is Shell with Shelby's Knickknacks, here bringing you another crochet tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be going over my letter bobble stitch series. Today we'll be starting with the letter A, so stay tuned and I'll show you how to complete that. First we'll start off with the materials. First we'll need a 6mm crochet hook, scissors of your choice, and a worsted weight yarn, size 4. This particular yarn that I'm using is the Red Heart Super Saver, size 4 worsted weight, in the color Orchid. I wanted to show you the finished product. So today we'll be going over this bobble stitch letter A. And you can make this in various sizes, even one such as this one. But today I'll be going over the smaller one to make it more beginner friendly. So stay tuned. First, we're going to start out by taking our yarn and making a slip knot. And if you're unfamiliar with how to make a slip knot, I have a beginner video that I'll link down in the description box below. We're then going to tighten that around our hook. And we're going to start by chaining 18 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll meet you back when you have your 18 chains. So we have our 18 chains. Let me zoom in so you can see the next step. So now for this 18th chain counts as our turning chain, so we'll end up with 17 single crochets. So we're going to insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through for our first single crochet. Okay, we're going to do our second single crochet. We're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end, and we should have 17 single crochets in this chain. So now I'm at the end of my first row. I'm going to do my last single crochet with you. Insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Then I'm going to chain 1, and this chain 1 is not a stitch. It's just to make those edges nice and neat. We're going to turn our work, and we're going to start on row 2, and we're going to single crochet all the way across row 2. And again, you should end up with 17 single crochets. So I'll meet you back at the second row. Okay, this is the end of my second row. I've already chained 1, and now I'm going to turn my work, and we're going to single crochet across the whole entire third row. And I'll meet you back at the fourth row. Okay, so this is what your work should look like, and we're about to begin on the fourth row. And this is where things start to get interesting. So I'll show you the example that I have here. We're about to start making the first bobble stitches in this letter A. So just pay close attention, and I'll show you how to do that. Since we started out with 17 stitches, we're going to have 5 single crochet on each side of this letter. So we're going to start with doing our 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is where we're going to start doing our first bobble stitch in order to get that first bobble stitch at the bottom of that letter A. So we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that 6th stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 only. So you have 2 on that hook. We're going to yarn over again, insert our hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops only. You should have 3 on that stitch. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 only. You should have 4 in the stitch now. We're going to do this one more time. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. You should end up with 5. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those stitches, excuse me, those loops that we just made on that hook. Okay, and now we're going to do single crochet into the next 5 stitches, excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this next stitch will be the second bobble stitch of this row. So we're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, 3, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. You should have 4 on the hook now. One more time. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2. We should end up with 5 loops on this hook. Now we yarn over and we pull through all 5 of those loops. And now we'll just finish out by doing 5 single crochet, 1 in the top of each one of these stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one of this row, 5. So we're going to chain 1, excuse me, messed up there. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and you can see that bobble stitch is starting to come up really nicely. So all we're going to do is we're going to single crochet in each one of these stitches. And again, you should have 17 stitches all the way across this row. And I'll meet you back at row 6. Okay, now we're on row 6. I've already yarned over and turned my work. So we're going to single crochet into those first 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now at this point we are now on row 6, and this is where we'll do these next 2 bobble stitches here. So for this bobble stitch, again, we're going to yarn over, insert into that 6th single crochet space, yarn over and pull through, pull up 3 loops, yarn over and pull through only the first 2. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. We should have 3 on the hook now. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2. We should have 4 on the hook now. One more time. Yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, yarn over, pull through those first 2. You should have 5 loops on your hook. Now you yarn over and you pull through all 5 of those loops. And now we're going to single crochet into the next 5 stitches, and I'll meet you back at the end of that so we can start that next bobble stitch. Okay, so I did my 5 stitches and now I'm on that second bobble stitch. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, pull up 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, and pull through only the first 2 loops. You should have 3. Yarn over again, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. You should have 4. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. You should have 5 on that hook. Now it's time to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. And that is your second bobble stitch for this row. Now we're going to end the row by doing the last 5 single crochet. We're going to chain 1, turn, and then we're going to single crochet all the way across row 7. And I'll meet you back at the beginning of row 8. Okay, so this is our progress so far. We're about to begin on row 8. And row 8 will be these 2 bobble stitches here. So now we're going to start on row 8. So remember to do your first 5 single crochet for row 8, and I'll meet you at the beginning of that first bobble stitch that we'll be doing in the 6th single crochet. So I've completed my first 5 single crochet, and now I'm about to start on the 6th stitch, which will be that bobble stitch on this row. So we yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, 4, one more time, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we have 5 on that crochet hook, and now we yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And just remember to do 5 single crochet after this, and I'll meet you at the last bobble stitch on this row, which will be after these 5 single crochet. I've completed the 5 single crochet from the last bobble stitch. Well, excuse me, the first bobble stitch on this row. Now I'm going to do this last bobble stitch on this row. So we're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through the first 2. One more time. Yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we have 5 on that hook. And now we yarn over and we pull through all 5. And we finish out this row with the last 5 single crochets. And then for row 9, you will single crochet all the way across. And again, you should have 17 single crochets. And I'll meet you back at row 10. Okay, I'm now on the beginning of row 10. I've already chained 1, turned my work, and then I did my first 5 single crochet. And now I'm here in order to do my first bobble stitch on this row with 4 bobble stitches in it. So we'll be working on this row. Okay. So again, we yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over and pull through the first 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2. One more time. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2. We have 5 on that hook, so now we yarn over and we pull through all 5. Ooh, messed up there. Okay, so now we do, the next stitch will be a single crochet, and the next stitch after that will be a bobble stitch. So now we yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through the first 2, Now we yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 again, 3 loops, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, 4, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2, and now we have 5 on that loop, so now we'll yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. The next stitch, we'll do a single crochet into the next stitch after that second bobble stitch, single crochet, and now we're going to do our third bobble stitch. So again, we yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2, 3 on the hook, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2, 4 on the hook, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through and pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2, and we'll have 5 on that hook, and now we yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. A little tricky here for me at the moment. Okay, and the next stitch will be a single crochet. So we put a single crochet in that next stitch, and now we're going to start on our 4th bobble stitch. So again, we yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2, 3 on the hook, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 4 on the hook, one more time, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2. Now we have 5 on that hook, and now we can yarn over and pull through all 5. And now we're going to finish out this row with our last 5 single crochet. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to single crochet all the way across. Row 11, and then on row 12, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and do the first 5 single crochet, and I'll meet you back on row 12, starting off with the 6th stitch. Okay, so this is the beginning of row 12. I've done my 5 single crochet, and we're about to start on our next bobble stitch. So let's look at our work really quickly. And you see how it's forming up with all the bobble stitches in order to make that A. And here's our example right here. So now we've already done our 4 bobble stitches on that row, and now we are starting on row 12, and we're going to do these 2 bobble stitches here. Okay, so now we are at our first bobble stitch on this row, which is our 6th single crochet space. So we yarn over, insert into that single crochet space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through. Oops, supposed to pull through 2. Now we yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through those first 2 loops, one more time, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through those first 2, 5 on that hook, so now we yarn over, pull through all 5 of those loops, and now we're going to single crochet into the next 5 stitches, and I'll meet you after we've done that. Okay, I finished my 5 single crochets, and now we're on that second bobble stitch of the row, which is technically the 12th single crochet space of this 12th row. So now we yarn over, we insert into that 12th single crochet space, yarn over and pull up, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, we yarn over, we insert, we yarn over and pull up, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through those first 2 loops. We'll do it one more time. We need 5 on this hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through those first 2 loops. We have 5 on the hook now, so now we can yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. Now again, we're going to finish out with 5 single crochet after this. We're going to chain 1 and turn. So for row 13, you single crochet all the way across, and then as soon as you're done, you chain 1, you turn your work, you'll do your first 5 single crochet of row 14, and I'll meet you there. So far, this is the progression of our work. We're about to start on row 14. And so far, compared to the finished product, this is the row that we're on. So we're on row 14 for this next bobble stitch. And I've already done my first 5 single crochets, but I did make a mistake. You were actually supposed to go through the first 6 stitches. So I'm going to complete my 6th stitch, and then I'll meet you at stitch 7, which will start our next bobble stitch for that row. Okay, now we're about to start our bobble stitch on the 7th single crochet space on row 14. So we yarn over. We're going to insert our hook into that 7th stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. One more time. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. We should have 5 on that hook. And now we yarn over and we pull through all 5 of these loops. And you see, even I'm having difficulty. Sometimes it's going to be a little difficult, but just keep going until you can get in there. And now we're in there. Now we're going to do 3 single crochet. And after the 3 single crochet, I will meet you there. I've completed my 3 single crochet, and now we're about to start on the last bobble stitch of this row. And this is going to be completed in the 11th single crochet space. So now we yarn over, insert our hook in that 11th single crochet space, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert again, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 4 on the hook, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. We should have 5 loops, and now we yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, and that is our last bobble stitch on this row. So now, in order to complete this row, do the rest of your single crochets, which should be 6 single crochets. You're going to yarn over, turn your work. You're going to single crochet all the way across, and I'll meet you on row 16. Okay, I'm back at the beginning of row 16. I've already chained 1 and turned my work. So now we're about to complete the very top of this letter A bobble stitch. So we're going to end up doing these last 2 bobble stitches at the top. So let's get started on this row. So first, on this row, we're going to start out by doing 7 single crochet. So I'm going to meet you at the end after I've done my 7 single crochet. Okay, so on this row, I have done my 7 single crochet, and now I'm about to move on to the 8th space. This is where we're going to put our first bobble stitch of the 16th row. So we're going to yarn over, insert into that 8th stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2. We have 4. Do it one more time. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2. We have 5 on that hook. Now we yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet in between before we go on to that second bobble stitch of this row. So that's 1 single crochet, And now we're going to start on that next bobble stitch in the 10th space of this row. So we're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through those first two, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through those first 2 loops. You have 4, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through those first 2, and now we have 5 on that hook. And now we're going to yarn over and pull through all of these loops. Now that that's done, we're going to do all of our single crochet of this row, which will be 7 single crochet to finish this out. Then we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to single crochet across each and every single row. We're not going to do any more bobble stitches, and we're going to finish off at row 19. And I'll meet you at the very last single crochet on row 19 to show you how to finish this project. I'm now on row 19. I'm going to finish up this last single crochet with you all. Okay, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and now we're done. And now we're going to do our last chain 1. Let me zoom out so you can really see what I'm doing. Okay, and we're going to cut a little bit of excess, just enough to weave in. We're going to cut that off, and then we're going to pull that chain 1 all the way through, and we're going to tighten that down. And that is our letter A. So I did forget to mention in the beginning that you will need a yarn needle in order to weave in these ends. So I apologize about that, and I'll be showing you how to do that in a second. So now I've attached my yarn needle and we're about to weave in our ends. So let me zoom in so you'll be able to see it a lot better. So I have my yarn attached there. And I'm at that corner where we just finished off and did that chain 1 in order to seal off that last single crochet on row 19. So I'm just going to go in between the edge of this work, just going back and forth, making sure I'm really getting myself in between this edge here. So basically there's really no wrong way to do it. It's just making sure those ends disappear so you won't just have stray pieces of yarn hanging out of your finished project. And I'm just going to pull that through after I'm satisfied with how far down I want it. And if you're struggling a little bit, that's a good thing. So that means that yarn will actually stay in there. And I'm going to pull on that corner. And then I'm going to cut the excess off. And I'm going to try to cut it off as close as I can get it to my project. Okay. So that's done. Put my yarn needle to the side. We're going to flatten this out. And that is our bobble stitch, letter A. So I want to thank you for joining me on this tutorial. And if there's anything else that you would like to see that I could possibly do a tutorial on, just let me know. And I do like how this project ended up. It's really neat. Clean edges after we've weaved in those ends. And this could actually make a nice baby blanket with these bobble stitch letters the way they are. I think that would make a great gift to someone. So if you would like to stay tuned and continue with me all the way from letters A through Z, I'll show you how to complete this project and even how to stitch the squares together. So we'll be keeping them this size. But again, like I said, this particular stitch is very versatile. You can pretty much make anything out of these. I just chose to do letters because I thought it would be pretty interesting for those of you that know people that have babies on the way, and you could do a cool project for them for their first gift. So again, this is Shell with Shelby's Knickknacks, and I'll be seeing you next time.